All right, thanks, guys. Pretty bad weather where I'm at right now. So if you guys want to set some odds in the comments section below on the power going out during this podcast, and actually, I think I'll set another prop for you. I operate off my TV. Might get an EAS alert, the emergency alert system. That might interrupt us too. So I think we got probably minus 1,500 on the no that the power would go out, plus 1,250 saying yes. And then for the emergency alert system, I'm gonna say plus 350 for the yes, that the emergency alert system warning comes on my screen. But anyway, we got some stuff to get through here today. We did have pretty even Steven day in our leans yesterday. 13-1 in Major League Baseball. So we're going to look to improve a little bit on that. But we got some NHL action. Stanley Cup final. And right now, it is 1-0 in favor of Boston. We have the Blues taking on the Bruins. 8 o'clock Eastern puck drop in Beantown. Boston opened the betting as the $1.75 favorite, total at 5. And since those markets opened this one up, we're seeing a 10-cent fade of the Bruins and movement upward on the total. Minus 165 and 5.5 now. So once again, the Bruins open $1.75 down to minus 165. Total open 5 up to 5.5. 68% of the consensus is leaning toward the Bruins. 51% is shaded toward the over. Right now, the Blues are plus 150 on the money line. Boston plus $1.70 on the puck line. We have Jordan Binnington projected in net for the Blues. Tuukka Rask for the Bruins. Now, if you like the Bruins in this spot here, just keep in mind they're taking on a Blues team who's gone 36-16 straight up when Jordan Binnington makes the start. That's a .692 win percentage when Binnington makes the start in the net. The Blues are also winning 70% of their games played at the current market price. So once again, St. Louis 70% at the current market price. Blues are also ranking first in the NHL in goals allowed on the road. We're looking at 2.4 goals per contest on average in that category there. The Blues are also second in road shots allowed. We're looking at 28 per game. And despite losing game 1, they're still 6-3 straight up in their last 9. And really surprising here, but pretty good record. St. Louis is 31-20 against the spread away from home. And of course, in the NHL, when I refer to the spread, I'm actually referring to the puck line. So once again, St. Louis 31-20 against the spread away from home this year. And a couple more things to add about the Blues. They are 27-18 straight up, taking on teams over 550. So really rising to the occasion when taking on those top tier clubs. And the final thing to add about the Blues, they're winning 60% of their games as the official road underdog. Now, Boston on the other side, they're just 4-8 in their last dozen at home, taking on St. Louis, if you're into historical trends. The Bruins are also just 23-28 against the spread at home. When it comes to the total, Boston is just 42% to the over when Tuukka Rask makes the start. They're also just 37% to the over, taking on teams allowing 2.6 to 2.9 goals per contest. Now, the Blues on the other side, they are 34-24 to the under in their games at the current posted total. Once again, St. Louis 34-24 to the under in their games at the current posted total. They're also 27-20-4 when traveling this year. So with all that in mind, I'm not saying they're going to win it outright, but I think they should keep it close. Let's try to avoid that empty netter at the end of the game. Give me the Blues plus 1.5 in the under. 5.5 goals in that game. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines of personal leans out for Wednesday's NHL and MLB action. But before we get into some more of that, Just want to quickly remind you to check me out on my operating website at patreon.com/BrockPage. Link is in the description section below. A lot of great content there on that website. So if you want more Brock Page, go to patreon.com/BrockPage. Let's get into a couple NHL shout outs real quick. Got to say hello to Dennis Floyd, Matt May, Smooth Godwin, and Paul Lopez. Shout outs to you guys for commenting in our last NHL pick video. And with that said, let's go ahead and move on to Major League Baseball. All starts Eastern Standard Time. Let's go ahead and begin with the Pirates taking on the Reds, 12:35 Eastern first pitch in Cincinnati. The Reds open $1.55 total at 10.5.